My unique story is that I was born into the fireworks industry. My family started and owned and ran pyro spectaculars. I mean, in my hometown, my dad did our 4th of July fireworks show, and I'm still happy to be the one to perform that show in my hometown today, and now have my young kids starting to have those memories also.
Being inspired at such a young age, and then also having this as, you know, really your family business, how do you continue to stay inspired after doing so many shows over so many years?
It can be easy to become discouraged. It can be easy to you know, lose that inspiration and what have you. But truly for me, it all goes back to that beginning and remembering the fire, the magic that fireworks produce, and seeing the reactions in the crowd. I mean, that just, for me, that doesn't really ever get old.
So let's say, you know, it's time to design a fireworks show. Like, what's the first step? And, you know, kind of take us through the moment that we're all up, you know, and we're all watching the skies and waiting for the fireworks to go off.
There's the safety aspect, and there's the, you know, the show site layout, and what does it look like? And in the case of Traverse City and the event there, the venue there, I personally have never been there before. It is key in the process to really put yourself in that venue. You know, what does it look like? Whether it's this show in particular or any other place that you're performing that show, you really want to get a feel for, what does it look like? What is it like for the crowd?
Yeah.
What if you're sitting here? What if you're sitting over there? And then creatively, you're translating this emotion into the sky, right?
Yeah, and you know, speaking of that emotion, music is a big part of that. And I'm always curious, like, what comes first for the creative aspect of this?
To me, you can't ever put on a fantastic fireworks display without first making sure that your fireworks, your looks, you know, what you're trying to deliver, it needs to stand alone. You know, whether the music went down and nobody could hear it, or it was there, the show should speak for itself. The performance should be powerful enough to stand alone by itself.
What sort of emotions are you hoping to invoke with your display?
You want to catch the audience off guard a little bit. You want them to say, oh, wow, I haven't quite seen that, or that surprised me, you know, whoa, that was unexpected. And so I would like to feel like after they've seen my show that they had a little bit of that. They said, well, wow, I hadn't quite seen that performed in this way before, and that was really unique.
Fireworks seems to be sort of a universal language, and you have people from all over the world. Yet somehow everyone, no matter where you are in the world, is going to have that same response when it comes to a firework.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, you know, even when you're just describing that, it kind of almost puts chills on the back of my neck. And that is something that I certainly fall in love with, having had the opportunity to travel to a lot of the places. You know, maybe you don't speak the same actual language.
Sure.
But to your point, fireworks is a language.
If there's a kid that's like you, or some of our other teams that have talked about how they felt so inspired as a child, just like you were saying, and they want to get into this, they want to become a pyrotechnician, what kind of advice can you give them?
Well, I mean, the best advice I could give is just don't ever give up on your dreams, right? Like, if you're passionate about it, to follow it. And so be willing to be an apprentice, be willing to learn from somebody who knows, and learn the steps, climb the ladder, and you will make it. Because through passion alone, I think this, just like the American dream in our fireworks industry, it's special. You can work towards it and you will make it.